Yes, it's crossed the Atlantic and it's on sale now in the UK. The Viper GTS may have started life as a design study, but it's now very much a reality. This is one serious car that you won't forget in a hurry. The sight of one Viper is amazing, but two side by side make an awesome sight, with the GTS road car capable of giving the racing version a run for its money in the performance stakes. It has an 8-litre V10 engine, it's capable of 450 horsepower and has a top speed pushing 180 miles an hour. In a world full of restrained, classy cars, the Viper stands out like a stripper at a garden party. On paper, everything about the Viper is wrong. It's too big, it's too fast, it's too powerful, too hard to see out of, it's even too hard to get into. But when you see it, none of it actually matters because it's just too gorgeous for words. As you can see, this isn't a car that comes with any frills. You get electric windows, airbags and a stereo, and that's really your lot. It's simplistic, stylish, and it has a really raw feel about it. And to be honest, that's the whole point of the Viper. You see, this is one car that doesn't have to try too hard. The thing is, it's got you absolutely hooked before you even get inside it. As you can imagine, the responsibility you feel when you're handed the keys to one of these for the afternoon is great. Putting the new Mondeo through its paces is one thing, but with Chrysler's Viper, it's a totally different ballgame. You don't so much drive a Viper as coax it into action and marvel at the amount of power that this engine's great torque can create. 0 to 60 in around 4.5 seconds. Although the steering on it feels fantastic and those enormous Michelins give tremendous grip, the gearbox can be quite tricky. The 6 speeds are very close together and you do need to work quite hard at it. The thing about the Viper is that there's almost a battle for control going on. What it really needs is 2 firm hands and a tremendous amount of respect. In turning the Roadster into the coupe, Chrysler have done far more than simply welded on a roof. Few of the body panels from the RT10 have made it onto the coupe. It's also significantly lighter. The target was to shed 30 kilos. They got rid of 36. The handling is now far less twitchy than the Roadster. Steering is more poised, and you need to be travelling at some alarmingly fast speeds to produce any sign of tail wag. The Viper is actually far easier to drive than you would imagine. But beware of those non-ABS brakes. Hit them heavily, and the Viper lives up to its name, flicking its tail end ferociously. It's capable of reaching colossal speeds on high roads, but if you hit a damp patch on a nasty bend in a low gear, then you'd better watch out. There's a couple of things that really take quite a bit of getting used to. One is how low down on the road you're positioned in this. You're looked down upon by absolutely everybody, from truckers to people driving Fiestas. The other thing is how often you're looked at. You try pulling up at a petrol station or a shop, just driving past a group of people in one of these, and they just stop and go. It's absolutely wonderful. For the first year of its production, the Viper will only come in one colour, azure blue, gift-wrapped from head to toe by 2 sleek white stripes. They're to remind us that the Viper's inspiration was the Shelby Cobra Daytona, the World GT Championship winner of the 1960s. Everything about the Viper has a purpose. Even the coolest brake light in the world, which is there to remind us it's a Viper. The Viper is without doubt an amazing vehicle that packs an incredible punch. And so it should at £62,000. It's the car of your dreams. But when you compare it to other supercars, you realise you actually get an incredible amount of power for your pound. If this car were a man, then I'm sorry guys, but I haven't met one of you yet who's quite as powerful, sexy or cool. Saying goodbye to it is a little bit like leaving someone that you love. It makes me want to throw caution to the wind and sell my house just so that I can own one. And one thing's for sure, after a day spent with the Vipers, driving is not going to be quite the same experience ever again.